we are back with another episode of Ringside Junkies.
Ringside
Co-host
Junkies,
Derrick
baby.
and
This is Dana. We back. Ringside Junkies, baby.
we're back with another one. Ringside to bring you the hottest and latest fights coming up. What leads us to this next fight upcoming August 22nd against the Takeover, better known as Teofimo Lopez, going up against Rolando Romero, better known as Rolly. So let's get to it. Just in case you guys didn't know, Shakur Stevenson beat the smack out of Teofimo Lopez just last year, a few months ago. I thought it to be a whole lot more competitive than it was. I'm not sure if Shakur is that good for all you Shakur fans out there, or was Teofimo, did he just have a bad night that night? I don't know. Go back, take a look at the fight, and you be the judge of it.
Right.
So question to you guys to watch right now: which Tia is going to show up this Saturday night to face Rolly? Right? Will it be the slick, movie, entertaining boxer? You know, will the Takeover fulfill his destiny? Because he's actually moving up in weight this time, you guys, to 147, right? And I don't know. This is a smart decision. This could give him a little trouble. You know, he got beat up by Shakur at 140, and now you're going 147 to face one of your friends, your buddy, your sparring mate. No,
Right.
or would this be the same Tio that's going to get hit with Roller's left hook immediately as the opening bell? Right? Is that what we're going to see, fans? Or will a win over Teofimo solidify Roller's place at the 147 division and prove that he actually belongs there with boxing elite? A lot of questions here. Or will these two buddy fighters laugh all the way to the bank, laugh at us? Like y'all, right?
Yeah, they are friends.
So, we got two former champions, two explosive personalities, and one WBA world title on the line. So what's on the line right now? Let's take a look at the fight overview, you guys. The WBA welterweight title is on the line. It's going to be this Saturday in Las Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena. Again, like I stated earlier, Teofimo Lopez is moving up to 147-pound division, looking to become a three division world champion. Wow. That's pretty tight, man. And of course, Romero, better known as Roller, he's defending his WBA welter belt against he won against Ryan Garcia, I should say. And as we stated earlier, both these guys actually know each other.
Yeah.
Question to the fans: who controls the fight when friendship turns into championship business? Leave a comment if you don't mind. Let's get into it. D. Rolando Romero, better known as Rolly. He fought and defeated his last opponent with his faith and his left arm only. If you look at his last interview, question is, will it be enough to defeat Tio this Saturday? We talked about his ring IQ and his style. I said he was like a boxing puncher and a pressure puncher as well, a pressure boxer. Ring IQ from a scale from 1 to 5, I give him a 4 out of 5. I said that he's a analytical assessor. His strengths, he's got explosive power. He's got awkward timing, right? Yeah. He's got this tremendous physical pressure and this confidence. I'm sure a lot of that kind of goes along with his background as a martial artist. Okay. So for the casual fans who are watching, Rolly wants to make the fight uncomfortable. He's going to force reactions, and he's going to land hard shots when his opponent is out of position. His professional record and stats stands. He got 17 wins, 2 losses, 13 of which are knockouts, right? And again, his last fight was against Ryan Garcia, which is how he obtained the WBO belt there. So he's got some significant wins. And I like to talk about the losses as well. He's got a loss, I think, which is his toughest loss to me, which was against Isaac Pitbull Cruz. To me, which is probably the toughest matchup out of the last 5 fights, Steve. And I'm saying this even with
the Tank. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
He got knocked out against Tank.
Absolutely. So this is my opening statement here. I talk a lot. Rolly's newfound faith in God may be just what he needs to stay focused and grounded. I believe that this test of faith and this friendship this weekend is going to be tested as a fight. But with one difference in mind, dude, I think that one man's going to be fighting for the glory of God, and the other for the glory of glory and redemption. What are your thoughts, dude?
Well, you know, they are both friends. You know what I'm saying? You got two fighters in Rolly and Teo. They're friends. So, but on August 22nd, both fighters will, you know, they know with a win, it will propel them to big paydays, like with fighters like maybe Devin Haney, because the problem is here with both of those fighters, when you start talking about both of them, look, both of these fighters already got conquered by Tank and Shakur. So I can't really put them in because, you know, Rolly got conquered by Tank. Okay. And then you had Teo who got conquered by Shakur. So that's why it leaves only really Devin Haney as the prize. Or maybe, you know, they could get the winner of Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn, even though Rolly's last you know, victory was against his you know, stablemate there, Ryan. But I think the boxing world would want to see a rematch of that other than you know, Rolly against Tank. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody wants to see that, you know, in a rerun again. And we definitely don't want to see Shakur against Teo in a rerun. So, but you know, we'll see. It's gonna be interesting. I just, you know, this is an intriguing matchup. So we'll see what happens.
And it's I'm just kind of picking up what you're putting down. We talked about the last couple of fights there. You mentioned Tank, right? And you also mentioned, who did you mention? But Tank, as to what Tank is the way that he knocked out Rolly. You're saying we wouldn't want to see it again, right? As opposed to Ryan Garcia, right? Who I think it was action packed up to a certain point, right? But I think Tank just kind of makes things null and void when he puts you to sleep, as with anybody. Really.
Yeah. The difference is with and this is what could be a difference in this fight, because Teo is going to be using his, you know, footwork as well in this, which is not what he had to deal with when it came to his two losses. Because you have Pit Bull, who's a pit bull, and then you have Tank. they are hunters. So Teo is a kind of a semi-hunter, but he's not gonna be as, to me, not as ferocious as, you know, for Rolly to deal with, even though, you know, the counterpunching can be a problem for Rolly in this fight.
Great point, Nick. Question for the fans. Do you guys believe that Teo is doing too much right now after taking a loss to Shakur Stevenson? Or maybe he should have taken a lesser opponent, right? Or is this what you want to see? The best fighting the best, win, lose, or draw, right? And I think I will say I will commend them both for doing this. You know, again, I know we saw Clarissa put on a tremendous performance this past weekend, regardless of what we see, and I appreciate that. You know, you know, and I know they call it the GWOAT, but man, at this point, I've heard the conversation for everybody else. You know what I mean? Yeah. She has knocked them down big time. When I talk about Teofimo Lopez, known as the Takeover, who's looking to take over, I guess, every weight division, including 147 this coming weekend. One of boxing's most brightest stars. He can do it all. He's beaten the best. He's been in with the best and gotten beaten. I say that this is what the sport is supposed to be about, like as what I was saying earlier. The best fighting the best, win, lose, or draw. This is what Teofimo is showing us right now. Another question for the fans. What does Teo fall on your pound for pound right now? Where on your list, whether he win, lose, or draws to Romero? Let us know in the comments. Let's take a look at his resume and record right now. He's got 22 wins, 13 of those by way of knockout, and he's got 2 losses. Now, his most recent loss, as I said earlier, was to Shakur Stevenson, which was clearly his toughest challenge amongst, I said, the 5. Stevens' southpaw stance, distance control, and his range movement, I think, neutralized much of Teofimo's offense. And you know, when looking at this fight with Romero, like what possibly could Romero bring that could compare to Shakur, right? I say he just stays away from Romero all night long, right? Because Romero is not a good boxer, right? So I'm just boxing the hell out of him all night long. If Teofimo can stay in that headspace and actually do that, we'll see.
Absolutely.
Boxing IQ and style, my analysis. Teo is a athletic boxer puncher, great counter puncher. He's got speed, he's got explosive counters. Footwork is tremendous, which I think you alluded to earlier.
Good footwork.
His combinations out of this world, and again, his athleticism. Casual boxing fan, translation. Teofimo wants you to reach for him. He's gonna make you miss, and then make you pay with a fast counter or combination. He's got that much of this bag.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Dana, what are your thoughts, man?
We're kind of on the same page with it, you know what I'm saying? You know, Teo is just he's a great counterpuncher. He likes to move behind his jab, and he likes to control the pace. He likes to control the ring, and I think he can do that. You know, against Teo come this. Rolly come this Saturday night. He can do that against Rolly.
So, so you don't think that awkward style is going to give the Takeover any issue Saturday night? No, he's got kind of like this weird overhand. Kind of reminds you of like Madonna a little bit, right?
Madonna. I remember that. Yeah. No, I think it actually works. It could work in Teo's favor. You know, the awkwardness of Rolly, because you know he can kind of lay back and let Rolly try to throw those awkward. If he can get that awkward timing down of Rolly, I think he can. You know, like I say, he can throw his counters and combinations and get off on Rolly when he try to lunge inside. Because Rolly has Rolly likes to lunge a lot. That's kind of what got him in trouble against Tank. He lunging.
Woo!
So
night.
One hit a quitter, and then that lunge sometimes gets him in trouble. It just all depends on if Teo can deal with the pressure of Rolly, because Rolly's gonna try to bully him. Like you were saying, bro, we're on the same page. You can try to make it uncomfortable, because that's the only chance he got.
Let's take a look at the reason we're actually setting a fight this weekend. While the powers be that chose to match these guys up, we're going to talk about the strengths, weaknesses, and the keys of victory. So, just on Rolly a little bit. Rolly's going to want a close distance. He's going to try to force exchange and land those power shots. And I think Teofimo is going to want a close range, making Rolly miss, counter, and use those combinations. But it's also kind of a danger zone, because getting inside, because Rolly is quick with that awkward. You know what I mean? So simply put, I think Teofimo. I'm sorry. I think Rolly wants a collision, and I think Teofimo wants a chess match. If I could just put it quite bluntly. For the fans watching, will Teo's big heart be enough to win, or Rolly's faith in this explosive matchup? What do you think? Leave a comment. Dana, what are your thoughts on this matchup, man?
Well, like I said, both of these guys have power. Now, Rolly is going to try to bully his way. Now, Rolly can also use that right hook too. I've seen him use that. He's going to try to get off on Teo. Like I said, make it rough and tough, uncomfortable. But like I said, if Teo can use his good footwork and dance around Rolly while taking advantage of Rolly's awkward style by counterpunching him on the inside with those lunges. It's those lunges that, like I said, that's what could be the difference in this fight. So it's Rolly's bully style against, Teo's jab and good footwork. Can Teo deal with Rolly's pressure? And if he can use that good old-fashioned ring generalship, and
which we love to see, by the way.
Which we love to see, yeah. I think Teo has a good chance to win this fight. Even though he's in, and then we talked about him going up to 147. It could be you know, he could benefit from it because who knows what happened when he went down to 140. Maybe he can be a little more comfortable at 147. We don't
Good
know.
point.
We just gonna have to find out Saturday, you know.
And you know, it's something to be said when you're coming off of a loss against, you know, pound for pound, one of the greatest
Yeah,
boxers that we've seen. You
he's
know,
definitely top 5 right now.
right?
According.
And but then you look at on Romero, you know, he had fought since he took the belt from Ryan, you know, and I know I'm glad he's found God, and I'm glad that faith is with
Yeah,
him.
oh, yeah,
But you know,
absolutely.
has he gotten comfortable? Has he been training like he should? Right? How many times have we seen this type this story here, fans are watching, you know,
Yeah.
where we hadn't seen a guy in the ring for 6 months. He got comfortable. He's got fat, so to speak. Right? Everything's great. He got new faith. Right? And
Yeah,
then
but
he
I've
comes up
seen him,
against a
bro.
guy who fresh off the air got something to prove. You know what I mean? What are we
Yeah,
gonna see? What are we gonna see? So this should be interesting.
yeah.
Um, so again, two former champions, one title. Rolly has the
Mhm.
belt, and Teofimo wants it. Um, and they know each other way too well.
Yeah.
Will one win by faith, or will it be by the other's destiny to win? Dana, what you got?
Uh, I think it's just this whole fight is gonna boil down. It's to me, it's Teofimo. If he can deal with Rolly's awkwardness and pressure and counterpunch effectively, Teo's gonna win the fight, in my humble opinion.
Mm,
It just boils down to that period. If he can control the ring over Rolly, Rolly's like I said, Rolly's gonna try to bully, but if Teo can stay out the way, I think he wins. So chalk it up. It's gonna be Teo's destiny over Rolly's faith. And I love Rolly though, you know what I'm saying?
yes, sir.
I love Rolly, but you know, who doesn't love Rolly? You know, I love Rolly, man. But I just think Teo's skills could be the difference in this fight.
Uh, if Rolly wins, does he stay at 147, or is he just claiming that? Is he claiming that victory and going back to 135, 140?
Oh, if Teo wins,
Yeah.
I think, like I said, it's going to depend on what we see, Big Bro. It's going to see what we see. If Saturday night he's comfortable at 147, because maybe he had problems going down to 140. And maybe he eating good and he comfortable at 147. He might stay right there, because Devin's right there. Devin looking for a partner, a dance partner. So
Takeover.
yeah.
Question for the fans. Now, what we want to know is, what do you think? Who wins and how?
Mm-hmm.
Want you guys to continue to support us um, by hitting the icon bell. Continue to
Oh
comment,
yeah.
like, and subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate that. And be looking at more content. I want to give a shout out to my boy Travis. He stopped me 2 weeks ago. I was walking D, and he asked. He said, "Listen," he said, "Hey man, y'all ain't done a podcast in a couple weeks." You know, I said, "Well, I got this going on." He said, "Okay." He says, "Was your phone
Yeah.
work?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Thank you, man." So thank you, Travis, for holding me accountable,
Yeah.
right? For putting this work in,
Awesome.
man. We back at it, and I promise you
Yeah.
guys, man, no more slacking off. D, what you got for him?
Hey man, I'm just telling everybody, look forward to August 22nd. And like you say, if you love Ringside Junkies, subscribe, like, share, comment. We're gonna be coming at you more often with great breakdowns of fights.
There it is. Appreciate you guys being ringside, and we'll see you guys next time. I'm Derrick, and
All right, this is Dana. Don't forget to hit that notification bell.
all right, see y'all next time. Peace.
All right.